Hi everybody, this is Christy. I am the Intimate Warrior. I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, I send you love. I hope I can get this video out to you and do it correctly, that is what I'm trying to say. It has been on my mind here for some time in reference to the 1111 gateway that's coming up here in November soon. So I wanted to first tell you a story here that of course, I don't remember when this actually took place for myself, but I remember, and this has been, I'm going to go ahead and say at least a year, maybe even longer than this. It could have been early on in my process of, so I guess, what is this, my fourth year? I've entered into my fourth year of my awareness to my spiritual awakening, which was, I guess my anniversary was, I call my true anniversary because it's the moment of where I realized, wow, God is healing me, was September the 14th. So that is my mental note of an awareness of when I actually made a huge milestone. And so back then, or whenever this incident took place, is what I actually saw was the heavens opening up. And it opened up in the form of a square. And it looked like Moses and Abraham and some of the biblical characters crawling out of this one square and climbing up into another square, all taking place within a cloud. And so as I have been thinking about the 1111 gateway here, which is so significant, I remember my very first experience of the 1111 gateway or portal, whatever it is you want to call it. I've come to the conclusion it is about the square. Now, we know that Earth is, when we are considering Earth as a drawing now, it is flat. And this is also why I also think that the flat Earth concept comes into play here. Take a sheet of paper. It's flat. It has 4 corners, four sides. That's 111, okay? That's one of the 11s of 1111. And also 11, or the 11, also works with the 2 pillars of check-in and Boaz. And they also can be left and right. It could be up and down. It could be in and out. No matter what, it is 2 opposites of something. Yet you combine the corners and you create a square, a tabernacle, a piece of paper, a piece of paper where God began to draw his design. Now, I also remember now, back from my childhood, I used to have this, and as I'm making this video, a large square has been placed onto my TV screen and kind of floating in this movie, whatever it is that I just have sitting on this movie here on mute. So I just wanted to make that. But when I was a little girl, I used to always have this dream. And I only would have it when I came down with an illness. And it was a nightmare for me. It was me, a tiny little me, within a white area. Everything was white. And I was running from a squiggly line. So if you were a child and trying to learn how to draw or anything, usually kids just scribble something. Chaos. Before God even had everything lined up, it was chaos. And in order for things to be created, of course God had to do his little magic of creation there. And I'm getting a little bit off topic here, but I wanted to share that squiggly line. Because when you have no order, and this is about your internal being, when you have no order, it is chaos. Your mind is a wreck. Your heart is a wreck. You're speaking ill words. You're acting. You're making terrible. You're you're having making terrible decisions in your life, you're not fulfilling the true purpose of your being here. And everything in this reality, whether it's flat or not, creates a reflection. Heaven creates a reflection. If we are carbon-based and very dense, we have a reflection. It reflects who we truly are. Our darkness reflects, of course, who we don't really want to be. And in that reflection, if we are unwilling to really face ourselves, what we see in our reality is more chaos. So we can either have chaos or we can have order. Both cannot go hand in hand. If you're negative, there might be times when things might be going smoothly, but what always creeps up? More chaos. It is what it is. Until we complete this process of rebuilding ourselves, which constructing the holy temple, we have to build the temple. We eventually bring in the heaven to earth, New Jerusalem. It is a cubed model, and in this cube has a reflection of another cube. This is also known as a tesseract, a cube within a cube. Now, in something that I think I made a video about this, maybe it was during the last 1111 Gateway, where if you take a cube and unravel the cube, it creates the cross. New Jerusalem doesn't take place until after we have accumulated all of the 12 cell salts, the 12 tribes, the 12 cranial nerves. We are sitting around the table. We are being surrounded by the 24 elders. This is, of course, about the sacred secretion of the moon sign of your birth. Every single month that you accumulate this, you accumulate the fruits. You're not wasting fruit, that is the seed. You're not wasting anything. You're preserving life. Through the 12 monthly cycles, you are creating the new blood of the Lamb. The new blood of the Lamb, also known as Christ or Abraham, the great DNA, is being rebuilt. This DNA, when it's time, mixes with the seeds that you have accumulated, the lunar seeds of the mother that has been reborn here, who is not now known as a harlot. You are a virgin in a virgin state. And this is where the Immaculate Conception comes into play, where the Christ, inner Christ, can be born. That inner Christ becomes the New Jerusalem. The newborn DNA, the resurrected being, is New Jerusalem. You anchor in heaven on earth. So we have, by this time, if you have, accumulated 12 cell salts, your mind is becoming a new mind, because your heart has become a new heart. It's able to pump and create new blood. This is, of course, the 12-strand DNA, and then 24-strand DNA, and whatever it is, it's also the 12 dimensions and above. And the new blood is what creates now the angel again, the virgin again, the risen Christ within you. We have, because, this, in order to, the story of Adam and Eve anyway, so, and the fallen angel of the devil. So we can, I'm all over the place. I'm kind of excited, and it's just coming out in my voice here. So this is how we can construct ourselves, or anchoring in more of our true DNA here. No matter where you are in your journey, whether you are beginning, you're middle, or you are towards anchoring in, truly anchoring in your higher self as being the resurrected being. It's all about receiving more of your higher self, of course. This is, it has to be more light that has to come in. More light must be brought into who you are. It is more of the light codes, more your divine blueprint. New Jerusalem is the original plan. It is the original blueprint. It is the original DNA that we are supposed to have had, but even better than that. So I hope this video kind of helps you out, and this is just something briefly that I wanted to get to you in reference to it. And I hope, of course, from this moment and on, I will have a little bit more to talk about. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.